Hey YouTubers, Jamie here, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a follow-up from yesterday's video, and because I've just gotten out of the shower and off the track from my crit debut, and I wanted to tell you how it went, what my experience was. I didn't take any video because I really just couldn't be bothered. It wasn't a priority. The priority was to just finish, and there was only one period where I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore. But the embarrassment of just peeling off and going home, trying to see if anybody notices, was too much. So I did continue and I did finish. So yay for me. Well, I mean, I had a really good plan going into it. I thought, Jambi, you're a genius. Basically my plan was that I was just gonna pop a few like Panadol or like Nurofen or paracetamol, whatever country uses whatever term, and block some pain receptors, then lather myself up with with Voltaren, which is like, like sore muscle cream, or just like a rub-on pain reliever. So I was going to rub my legs down with that because of some injuries that I thought for sure were just going to like flare up. And so while I was like blocking out any sensation that my body might feel, I was also going to pop a goo. And so I'd be like full ADHD, but be feeling nothing. So I was like, this is a completely brilliant plan. Anyways, they were like, okay, division 4, which is what I ended up riding in, go for a little scoot around and have a little warm up. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. And then obviously I just warmed up a little bit too long because suddenly everyone was at the start line. I was ready to go. And I was like, but what about my Nurofen? Like, I need that. And I also need to pee. So I wasn't going to have time for that. So anyway, I had to go full natural, and I went raw, dopeless. And then I asked the girl, I was like, this little flag I have on my bike, does that mean I'm in division 4? And she's like, yeah, bitch. And she was like, don't talk to me. I was like, okay. And after that, we got told to go, and then I stuck in the group for a little while, and it seemed to be like a pretty chill pace. I was happy to be there. Was sweating a little bit, huffing a little bit, but that's fine. And then I forgot to look at the clock every time we would go around this little thing, because we were meant to be going for half an hour. And then once the clock goes over half an hour, we do one more lap. So I was like, okay, I keep on forgetting to look. And then I was just going off like my little Jambi senses about when this was going to be finished. And I was like, yeah, I think we're probably almost finished. And so I sort of like had a bit of a go at the front, and I like put some power down, and suddenly accidentally almost found myself at the front. And I was like, this is a mistake, because then you feel obliged to set a pace that I couldn't really hold. And so that lasted for like 2 laps, maybe? No, it was like a lap. And then because I was knackered, I fell off to the back, and then I sort of spent like a lap or 2 trying to hold on to the back. And then yeah, I just realized that it was actually going for longer than I anticipated. And but I mean, I didn't get to finish with the whole crew, but I, for the most part, was spending the whole like time with them and getting to know them. And I sort of nearly killed somebody, sent somebody off, shooting off into the grass, and tried to apologize, and then like sort of like lost my track. So obviously don't do that. And I've learned a few things about like time management, energy management. I wasn't very confident going around some of the corners because at the beginning it was wet because it'd been like sort of sprinkling all morning, and the corners were sort of sketchy, and I'm also like, the tires on road bikes are just so little, and I'm not that confident on a road bike. I'm a mountain biker. And but by the end of it, I definitely was leaning into the corners more. And overall, good experience. I feel more confident, excited for next week. It's a good lesson in risk reward. I didn't know anybody. Nobody came and watched. I was nervous as shit. I'm a nervous pooer, so I like, you know, was shitting my pants all morning, and you still go and do it and it's fine. So yeah, I would say 2 thumbs up. Excited for next week. And yeah, I mean, there was a photographer there and I was like, I'm not looking good, like this sucks. So next week, a goal of mine is to conserve a little bit more energy and to look a little bit cooler, because I wasn't holding much style out there. I was embarrassed. I was like, don't look at me. Okay, thank you very much for all your support and thumbs up and comments and messages, and I appreciate it. Maybe next week I can do something a little bit more fun, and if you do have a question about something, comment below. YouTube, it's fun. Okay, goodbye.